Absolutely wonderful day to you, wonderful creatures. Mwah, to you all. Yeah. So, whew, it's so freaking hot. Like, sunshine is blasting. I am cooling myself down with some watermelon with mint. Highly recommended. Like, but cool it down. Like, it will refresh you. Mwah, voila. Um, I tried recording a video outside. However, due to high temperatures, this was not possible. My gear has stopped working, overheating, and I had not much choice but to come inside. So, and here I am right now, alrighty, and this is the shot. Basically, what we are all waiting for, and I promised you that I'll come back to you with something very interesting regarding the next upcoming days, and here it is. So, how is your special day going? I hope absolutely fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Allow things to be as they are. So, we can do a little bit of breathing. I'm absolutely good with one huge ass breath. That's it. So, as you might be aware, today is the day Lionsgate. All right. So we said this has to do something with the new age practice with Sirius. This is the brightest star, as we said, with Leo. That's the sign in zodiac, and numerological symbolism. With number 8. You can look it up what they mean and separate. We already explained that part, all right? And today is the 8th. And I have for you until 12th, all right? So 4 more upcoming days. Like, how can you and what can you, all right? So I'll just go quickly through the topics. So number 1, all right, we said it's a Lionsgate. Number 2, we will call it closure. Number 3, we will call empty space. Number 4, embodiment. And number 5, so reset or initiation. Righty, so that's pretty much it. So as I will be saying, out the maybe numbers or, when I say something, so what is it related to, all right? So, however, I wrote quite a lot, so I'll try to keep it simple as much as it's possible. So about number 1 we talked about. So I'm not gonna add more. That's pretty much it for today, all right? Think about number 1 and number 2, what you want to release and what you're choosing to embody, to carry on from this moment on with you as your personality, as your things, as your anything. Number 2. It's actually closure. So this is tomorrow happening, right? So if you wanna go into these alignments, tomorrow is the day, already. And so tomorrow is a closure day. So here you can so basically I will just try to keep it simple. Basically, that you're not organizing your future around what happened, right? So, exactly. What this means, I'll give you a couple of examples. Basically, finishing emotional business, right? Something that needs closure and, let's say apology, explanation, final conversation. Yes. Or acknowledgement from someone else. Alrighty? So here basically release what is no longer serving you. Is it stuff? Is it identity closure? Anything. Alright? So Absolutely. Basically, it's like, as we said, emptying the cup, all right? Closure, and keep what matters to you, right? Don't get rid of these things, that matter to you, truly. That's that. I'll not add more on this. It's not necessary. So, number 3 is the empty space, all right? This will happen on 10th day after, all right? You can keep a journal about this, so you see how you're doing with it, because you will have all the forces of cosmical powers supporting you to do this and to embody the whole thing. This is what I was talking about, the peak of the year and its full potential and yours. We called number 3 the empty space. So the reason why we called it empty space, because after letting something go, or when you do closures, all right, there can be a strange middle ground, all right, where the old identity is gone, but the new one does not yet feel natural, all right? Exactly. So you might feel quiet, uncertain, emotional, or let's say tired, detached from things, disconnected, or usually reflective, right? When you're something, and it just does that to you, right? And it's absolutely okay. And you do not have to immediately fill this space with something, all right? So the cup, right? Leave it. Like, this is where I would add, be aware of it, like what's going on, and breathe, like, you can light a candle, you can go for a walk alone and just like be with yourself, right? Do not cling to the old identities. You let them go, like that's it. And with this, you might feel like absolutely naked, like without, something missing. It's absolutely fine, all right? Yeah, and you can, yeah, as I was saying, like breathe and just be, yeah? Just be okay with yourself. And you can say like, I can tolerate not knowing who I am becoming, all right? Because you're allowing new to flow in, all right? And that's pretty much it. And here, like, actually, I want to add one more thing that it's pretty useful. So, absence of old patterns make you feel like something is missing. This is just what I said, And breathe. It's all fine, As I said, light a candle. Try melon with fresh mint. All right, I can be like this. Absolutely. See, it's not that like, I know it might seem hard, but it's not that hard. It seems hard. And that's fine. So let's move on. Let's go to number 4. All right. So number 4, we said embodiment. All right. This will occur on 11th. And this is basically moving from spiritual intention to physical evidence. All right. Ask if you were really this new version of yourself, what would you do differently tomorrow morning? And here you can ask, questions yourself. It's like, I'll give you examples like of how this can go. You can make a decision, let's say, maybe I get up and train, like you start working out, or you start journaling, or you start greeting yourself nicely, or you start saying affirmations from now on as your daily routine, that you start your days better. Maybe you stop explaining yourself to others, all right? maybe finally you make it to the appointment. Or maybe you finally delete the number. Yeah. Start the project. Submit an application. Basically, face yourself, like something that you really wanted to do, but you are avoiding it for some reason, That's it. And again, these things, you don't need to like a lot. Absolutely not necessary. If you have a lot on your mind, write them down, all right? But again, do time frame. Like, don't go hours and hours and like, no. Take the things out that are coming in loud, this idea, that idea, this flows in, another one. Yeah, okay, it's, wow, so much, and look how this looks. Take a break. Go through them. Interesting. Keep it. Put a star next to it. Like, narrow it down. Let's say from, I don't know how much comes out. All right. So if it comes, let's say 100, narrow it to 50, 50 to 25, 25 to 10 immediately cut. All right. And narrow it to something that you feel comfortable with. I would say little, 1, 2, or 3 tops. No more for the beginning. Because these ones you can keep up with 2, 3 things a day. Easy, all right? If you feel it like overwhelming, 1. And the reason is why you want to simplify is like, let's say, today, like I set myself for only one thing that I will do for myself. Only one. And I do it every day, all right? I witness it every day that I succeed. I succeed. There is no failure at all. You become stronger. Like, yeah, I can do this. You add 1 more, not like crazy amount. 1. All right? Succeed. You start believing yourself that whatever you set your mind to, you succeed and you can do it. This will build up your character. Practice makes the master. And we don't start like, yeah, of course, it's more joy is always like when you start big things. Like, let's say, what's the hardest thing on the list that you're having? Like, that you fear the most. Start with that. It'll give you most joy, like, once you do it. All right, but this has to be, within the limits that you're capable doing. Not that, I think in doubt, like, that's your clinging already. No clinging. Do something that builds your character. That, when you come to this point, that, yes, I can do it. And then you do it. And it gives you joy because, let's say, if you do this big thing, because I am capable of doing it, and I set my thing, and I do it, it was the hardest thing from the list. And the rest, nothing. It's like, what's that? Pigeon fart. Nothing, all right? Like, absolutely nothing. So, this is basically regarding that. I wouldn't add more on this subject, all right? So, subject on number 4, right? Because, like, with these things, like, this will juice you up, all right? Start little. This is what I'm saying. When you go to gym, you don't, because you want to prove someone. Tomorrow you have muscle pain, everything hurts, and you don't feel like going again because you need rest. 1 day of rest turns into 2, 2 into 3, and then it goes repetition. Maybe I go here, I burn out again, and then, and then people see me, and then, where have you been? I haven't seen you yesterday, and, it starts getting uncomfortable with this. Back to beginning. Persist. It doesn't matter, and this is what I'm saying. No gym needed. You are the gym, You have your own weight. Like jumping plates up and down, Just that, as much as you can. Stand on the sun, if you want to burn outside. Like, come on. Go into nature, It's like, go for a run, somewhere. In the park, in the dark, in the daytime, if you like. It doesn't matter. Like, squats. Or just like push-ups or, basic things. Like, look up, like, in you have internet, you have access to, things. What can you do with your own weight? What kind of exercises that are, you have like very basic, very easy. and you have hardcore stuff going on. Like burnout cardio is that, oh, your endurance will be like beast mode. You might not look like pumped up, you know, with like pounds and pounds of muscle, of kilos, and you know, but yeah. But you'll be very flexible and endurance, like you can endure things and go more than ever. And once you witness yourself that you can do something like this, absolutely unstoppable. Like there is nothing that can stop you. Whenever you feel like, whew, take rest. Yeah. Once you start doubting yourself, like, oh, this and that, and you know, thoughts, and it's time to rest. You know, like, whew, let's go back to the mountain. Like, you know, where is it? Where does that mean? Breathe, rest, as long as it's needed. Don't take like huge ass like breaks, like weeks and like, well, I'm tired. And, yeah, sure, you know, if you feel that way, but you know, what brought you up until this point? Something was like off, most likely. So be aware, baby. All right, so number five, I will call this, I call it, yeah, reset, the initiation, yeah, or, well, I gave it a better name actually. So planetary ask yourself. Alrighty, so yes, so basically on 12th we have eclipse, all right, before sunrise, all right. So basically total solar eclipse. We have alignments of wonderful planets, like in ways not happening in any other date, only on this one, you know. And it's Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune, all right? Will be all spread along ecliptic star walk, all right? So aligned, let's say, yeah, fully. This is for your benefit, like, wow. All right, so we'll go through quickly. We'll start in the same order as I said. So Jupiter, where are you asked to grow? Mercury, what truth needs saying? Your truth. Mars, what are you willing to act upon? You. Uranus, where do you need freedom? Saturn, what must become discipline or mature? Neptune, what must you surrender, forgive, or imagine differently? It's all about you, all right? So, as we said, on this date, so on 12th, yeah, we have strongest new chapter, planetary parade in the morning sky, yeah, total solar eclipse, yeah, later on that day, so the same day, and their Perseids reaching their peak around, so this day and going through to 12 to 13, all right, in peak point. So what that means, meteor shower, right, like fireworks, but you know, cosmic thing going on. And it's a celebration of new you, like the whole embodiment throughout this process, what starts today, you know, has already started, you know, in the last couple of days, but now it's at its full potential. And from here we go into these days, right? And try following this, mind-blowing. Try. I'm not saying like you have to, you can just witness it all. That's it. The most beautiful part of the whole year ever. And like, ooh. Yes. Whatever comes after this, right? Say from 13th, meet it as the person you are becoming. So not as a person you were before, or you had to be before, all right? Because of something, because of someone, because of whatever. Allow everything to be as it is. Absolutely new identity. Wow. And we did it like 20 minutes. Woo! So amazing, wonderful. I'm so happy that we squeezed it in. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it in very simple wording. All right. Starts today, as we said, 8 and goes until 12th, to 12th to 13th. 13th is your absolutely new identity. This is happening so through lunar cycles also, like this helps you, but at this point, like we have this planetary alignments to the full potential. Yeah, we have the eclipse, so full sun, dark, like contrast going on. And after this, like you have the meteor shower, the celebration. So I hope that you understand what is going on here. If not, observe what's happening. Incredible. Check the photos afterwards, see how people, what is that they did, everyone is doing incredible things and raising their consciousness, the vibration and everything. However, within this, you will also like get rid of stuff. It's not easy. But once you know why it's happening, it might get easier, right? I have personal experience going on this. Wow, like I'm not going to include it. It's not necessary. It's my personal thing, and I don't feel responsible in sharing it. But wow, I'm speechless, but I am happy, truly happy, because honesty is what matters, and being happy is what matters. And truth matters. Yes. And I'll not say regarding this more. It doesn't matter what, like, it's my thing. So, and yeah. It's basically no. Yes, I said that, It's fine, yeah. But yeah, just to be aware and it requires you to be like your highest possible point of your identity. I mean that you don't cling. Like, you know what's going on, so there is absolutely nothing to be worried about. Nothing. I know it seems a lot, and it wants you in that state, not in this new. Are you worthy of this new stuff? Absolutely. Yes. You see, I wear green color because straight from heart, we sweetest heart chakra, we said. And look around nature, the dominant color is green. Well, basically it reflects green. It's not green. Ask bees, ask birds, ask dogs how they see green. They'll look at you like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah. Exactly. What are you talking about? So, yeah. We learn, to perceive colors as they are, and therefore they are known as they are, and they become what they are. But imagine that you don't know anything. How do you perceive it? How would you call it? See? And you know it all by names separations. We talked about this also. So there is shapes, figures, and vibrational states. Frequency. Higher or lower, that's it. And within this, we are gifted like languages, names, and belief systems, and like anything and everything as it is. And it's there to make your life better. Yet you never felt more separated, like from anything. Oh, me, and it's because, and yeah, because you know how to explain it. That's why, Imagine there is no word for it. No one would talk about it. And then there is no fuss about it. It does not exist because you don't know. Oh, yeah. But then what, Yeah, exactly. It does not matter, what. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, if you allow everything to be as it is, you see the season, you see the day. Raining, windy, the trees also like sometimes, over the fall, look at the autumn, like everything, winter, it's come on. It always has a different purpose, but it's the same thing going on. And I would like to add here like 25 minutes here. Never mind, like let's keep rolling, a little bit more. In terms of seasons, I told you already that I'm a winter kid. I'm born in winter outside. Doesn't matter. So, and I love winter. Like for me, it's like it was the most wonderful. It reminded me of the best memories of my life. Like, and I just loved it as it is. Summer I couldn't stand because it was just too hot. Like I was sweating. I couldn't breathe. It was like, in the oven. And I was working on the kitchens like a lot, and the heat. I could not get used to it. Like too much. Disliking it. Now I love it. I absolutely love it. Autumn also, like the leaves and everything, the beauty is gone, and raining and I love all the freaking seasons of the year. Everything as it is in the moment, in every days, in seasons, in doesn't matter what. Absolutely freaking wonderful. And once I realized wow, it's like I have changed so much. I used to and I was doing it to myself. You do that, like you project and reflects like back to you, hello, it's like I'm not saying like if you greet everyone, if you greet a stranger, some of them they're like they look at you like, and then I just look like, yeah, sure, it's like someone greeted you, and at least for next time who you do not have to greet everyone else around. Hello, you will be surprised. 95% of the people, or 99, will greet you back. It doesn't matter, they know you or not. As long as it's friendly, right? Like, hello, how's it going? Good day to you, it's so wonderful to see you. Oh, God bless you, nice shoes, nice dress, nice hair, nice glasses. You can go on, like, whatever you recognize, like, wow, how adorable. I like the way, do you need the help with the bag? Anything, open a door for someone and just greet them. And you will see that there is always these characters who are like, wow, angry and, it's like, oh, it seems to me I haven't slept enough today. It's like, if he could scream right now, he would, but there's a lot of people watching and then he's not comfortable doing it. And you can just like give him a gentle, loving smile. Like, good day to you too. Bye-bye. Absolutely, yes. And this is personal choice. You can do it. It costs nothing. You can say, I'm not in the mood. Yeah, well, you see, you're not in the mood already. So, already, like, once you state that, it becomes your state of beingness as you confirmed it. Because you recognize that, and you don't recognize what is. You see, like, you give value to what, and that multiplies to you. Let's say, if a thought comes, I attach to it, and I feed it. Like, oh my God, now I cannot get out. Like, I have a lot going on my mind, and it doesn't matter what happens. Like, I'm disconnected from it because consumed by mind. Oof. This is what I'm saying. Like, how unfortunate, My. Absolutely wonderful, yes. And whenever you think or feel like, go through the video and write down stuff. This might absolutely help you in ways. But you know already that this is something special going on. It's you going on. As inwards, the same way out there in the world. Everywhere around you. And yeah, this is something that you should not ignore. Should. You have the free will. You're gifted with it. Whatever floats your boat, already. Have the most incredible time ever. That's it for now. Alrighty? Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you that you made it so far, and wish you best of luck in everything that you do. Never forget that. Yeah.